No, I didn't forget that I had this video already edited and I just had to do a voiceover. What? Welcome! In this video, I'm going to show you how I did the pink look of my rainbow spectrum whatever series of looks. You can see the completed situation up on my Instagram now. And yeah, I'm finally getting back into editing these videos. They will be up at times, so yeah, get into it. Cool. So starting off with foundation already applied, and I'm grabbing the ColourPop Gel Cream Liner in Boots, which is a hot pink, and I'm putting this in my waterline. Now I'm going into Suburbia by Sugarpill, and I am using this as a kind of transition shade, I guess, to start out all of these pinks and such. So yeah, I am putting it in places. So I'm focusing this on the kind of inner crease area, like where the crease meets the nose bridge, as well as the opposite outer corner, and I'm just really focusing on these areas, kind of like in the areas I did for the purple look a little bit, but like also like not, you know, like I use this to lay out like a peach haze around where the pink will be, just because I thought it would look really nice, and you know, just Sugarpill. Now I'm going into Hotsy Totsy by Sugarpill, which is a very hot pink. It is really, really pretty, and I'm going back into those same areas I just put Suburbia, and I'm just using this to bring out the pink and really start out the intensity of, you know, the pink, because this is a monochromatic look, so I'm just using pink on pink on pink. And yeah, it's like layering pinks, lightly building them up to get to an intensity where I want them. This is still like the feathered out pink. Now I'm going in with a smaller brush to really intensify and concentrate the color where I want the deepest part of this to be. So like, yeah. Now I'm going into the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm using the shade in Bori, which is a hot pink and it has a sparkle in it. But actually when I applied it, the sparkle kind of went away, but it really worked well for what I wanted, which was this just very intense hot pink. And I'm focusing this shade in, yet again, that deepest, most intense color area to make it super, super pink. I like that I only kind of remember what I did because this was like 2 weeks ago, so like, yeah, there's that. Cool. So now I'm going on to the lid with Kitten Parade by Sugarpill, and I just wanted to bring in a little bit of like a frosty, highlighted look to the lid. I didn't want there to be too much happening. I wanted the real attention to be the crease and the really intense hot pink, so I highlighted the inner corner with it as well. And I'm going in with this Silk Naturals loose shadow in Proceed, which is like a light pink with this blue frosty duochrome. There's children screaming in the background, enjoy, and I just like highlighted the eye. Then I dusted away my fallout powder and highlight stuff, and then I moved into contouring with the NYX blush in taupe, because I do the same thing all the time. Wow. Alright, so then I went back into those same Sugarpill shadows to lay out a blush situation, so Suburbia and Hotsy Totsy. I actually thought in the lighting that I was using that the blush was going on a lot stronger than it was. I was like being very careful, because I wanted to have like a really like contoured pink kind of thing going on. But that didn't happen, but it's cool because I still like the way it came out, so like whatever, but yeah, there's that. So then to highlight, I also went in with Kitten Parade, and then I topped that off with Monster by ColourPop, just to like build up this really strong pink highlight. So to start out this kind of glossy eye portion of the look, I'm using a hot pink lipstick. This one I believe is by Wet n Wild. It's just a pink lipstick I've had forever, and I'm just using a brush and, you know, putting on the shape that I wanted. It's kind of like a liner meets a crease. I'm not sure how I would describe it, besides a shape. Yeah. And then I wanted to leave the brows kind of bare, and I knew that I wanted to have them be kind of glossy later because I thought that would look interesting, and I wanted the brows not to really be super defined, so I just ran a little bit of brow gel through them and called that done. Then I went into the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in More Better, and I, you know, put that on my lips. Then I wanted to bring out more of the pink tones in it. It's kind of a raspberry type of shade, so I topped that off with some of Monster by ColourPop, and by some I mean like a lot of it, and that brought in this pink metallic kind of look. And then in the center I put a little bit of Kitten Parade by Sugarpill again, because like, you know, cohesiveness and stuff. Then, like I said earlier, to bring in that glossy effect to the brow, I just took some castor oil and brushed that through the brows because I know that's what happens from, you know, putting castor oil on my eyebrows to try to make them grow in nice and stuff. Now, I actually just had this weird little sample of an Urban Decay lip gloss, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll use it because I don't really like lip gloss, so let's use it on my eyes, duh. So I went over that lipstick just to bring in some additional gloss, and it made that hot pink a little bit stronger, and I put a little bit on the center of the lip, and then I was like, cool, wow, I am done. So yeah, how have you been? You know, I'm just crumbling under this new administration, so there's that. The government wants me to die, but that's cool. I mean, in this video I'm pink, so that's fun. That's always cool. A glossy eye is nice, especially when it's not in your whole lid, so it doesn't feel disgusting. Yeah, so since the last video, I went to the Women's March on Washington. That was amazing. There was so many people there, and I literally got to listen to Angela Davis give a speech. Like, what? Oh my god, I still can't get over that. And Alicia Keys and Janelle Monáe and the Mothers Movement. And there were so many amazing speakers when white feminists in the crowd weren't literally trying to speak over them, but like, you know, impatience is cute, whatever. I don't like to listen. It was crazy, and like now, you know, stuff and things. So many just terrible things are happening, and I want to crawl away and disappear, but that doesn't help, so I'm not doing that. So like, get active and like don't let fascists destroy everything. Thanks. This has been a message from management. Go to protests and do the things because reasons. Like, do you need a reason? I don't know. I would hope not. So like, how's everyone feeling under this new fascist administration? Let me know in the comments. We come in peace. Subscribe for new videos every so and so. Social media grab in the description. Okay, bye.